Hey everyone, this is Pastor Marvin from First Presbyterian Church in Columbia, Missouri, and the Spirit of Summer word for Saturday, June 5th is wedding. Yeah, it's June, it's the season for weddings. We have weddings in warm weather, and in fact, I'm making this video on the 4th of June. I'm driving over to the church for a wedding rehearsal. So I'm going to meet the couple and then and all of the other folks in the party, and we're going to rehearse the wedding and then have it on the 5th. Now, in the Presbyterian Church, we say that marriage, Christian marriage, is a covenant. And the word covenant means a solemn agreement between two parties and God. And there's lots of different covenants in the Bible, and we regard marriage as a covenant. And what I tell folks who are getting married when we do premarital work together is that you can think of Christian marriage as like a three-legged stool. You've got the two human beings who are marriage partners, and then God is the third leg in the stool. And when you make God the third leg in your marriage, when marriage becomes Christian, when it's a covenant, not just with each other but with God, then it's a lot more stable than if you just had a covenant between two people. Just like a three-legged stool is a lot more stable to sit on than a two-legged stool. So let me ask you today, those of you who are married, what are you doing together to strengthen your relationship with that third party in your marriage covenant? What are you doing to strengthen your connections to the third leg in your marriage stool? Do you attend worship together? Do you pray together? Do you read the Bible together? I find that a lot of Christian couples, well, they may attend worship together, but they don't have a shared spiritual discipline throughout the rest of the week. And some people say that they're kind of embarrassed to explore spiritual matters with their spouse because it's such a private thing, which I kind of find interesting because, married couples have sex. Married couples, at least these days, are together for the birth of children. So it kind of makes you wonder what true intimacy is. Is it physical or is it spiritual? Is it intellectual? Is it emotional? So I'm encouraging you today to talk with your spouse about, if you don't do this already, a shared spiritual discipline. Especially begin with something simple like a time of prayer together or a time of reading the Bible together. And that's a way that your spirits can unite with each other and with God's Spirit, and you can grow spiritually in your relationship with God and with one another in this summer season. Whoops. So, not going to conclude with a prayer because I usually close my eyes when I pray, and I want to keep my eyes open for this drive over to the church. But I hope that this has been helpful for you. And again, if it has, share it with your friends on your social media networks. And keep in touch with us at First Presbyterian by subscribing to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/FPC Columbia. And you can receive more daily Spirit of Summer updates, as well as info about our worship services and other exciting events that are going on in the life of our congregation. So stay connected to each other and to God.